So like this, we'll generate everything. So from the production, it will be it model need to be super smooth and clean. In gaming, model needs to be super light as possible, like while maintaining all the curves, all the shapes, all the volumes. This is the main
Okay,
difference
sir.
between production and gaming.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. And you can see,
So one more question.
yes, tell me.
So, so actually, in a hand pump, I asked you one question, like the thing you made it a straight line for the vertices,
Hmm.
like the circle one, you selected the vertices, and using the scaling tool, you arranged it in a straight line.
Yes.
So, is the vice versa possible? Like from straight line can be converted to a circle shape?
That option is not there in Max, but that option is there in Maya. I'll check,
Okay.
maybe because 2020 or 2021, maybe they have incorporated that tool. I'm not aware of, so check that, because in Maya there is an option you can convert any shape, like if you select 4 5 vertices or edges and click on circularize, it will make convert that into a circle. But that
Okay, sir.
but that option, I am not aware it's there in Max, so I'll check it. Maybe they have introduced this in Max. I'll cross check it.
Okay, sir.
So traditionally, how suppose we have a box and we want to convert that into circle, what we do is, I'll explain that also. Like grid, suppose I have this one. I create a box. Let's make it like 30, a perfect cuboid, cube, cube. Yeah. So perfect cube. And now suppose I want to convert this into circle. So 3 and this is also 3. Yeah. Suppose now I want to convert this upper part into a circular shape. So how will I do it? So what we do is apply edit poly. Like traditionally, what we do is, like suppose this surface is not required. Suppose this plane, I just delete. Oh, delete. So it's still a square. So what we do is, we'll go to edge mode, select all the alternative edges, and scale it. Oh, sorry, not like this. Why it's not? Oh, sorry, my bad. One second.
Sir, one thing I remember, so a few days back, I was watching a tutorial in YouTube,
Hmm.
and so the guy who was actually making that vertices thing,
Hmm.
sir, he clicked some option, and automatically that box vertex got converted to, like, he went somewhere over here in Polygon, but I searched that option in 2021 Max, but it was not available. I can share you the video as well.
Okay,
Like,
you can share me the link so I can check it.
yes, okay. I will share it to you in WhatsApp, and
Hmm.
I
Okay.
will tell you the timing, like where he did, like that option is not available. Like I searched so much in 2021, I did
Hmm.
not get it. So that's why, like, if there, so like what you are showing now, I want to see that also.
Hmm. I'll show definitely.
Using it.
I'll
Yeah,
check
yeah.
that. Let me see. Do we have option? No. Face mode, we don't have that option. Create is polygon. To grid, no. These are my modeling tools. Uh, the options are just modify selections. Not the geometry, quadrify, separate, slice, hinge, outline. Okay, it's not there. Okay. So okay, anyways, so the way we traditionally do it is select all these four loops, extrude it outside. So if you see it from top view, it looks like a circle only. So in gaming, usually we keep it like very simple, low poly circle. And if I want to create this thing really smooth, I'll apply a turbo. I'll show you turbo smooth edges. If I select, you can see this part will become smooth circular. Only this edges I have to fix. Front polygon. Select everything. Clear. Only one. Go back to turbo. So you see, it becomes circle.
Yes.
This is how we do it. Maybe possible there is an option because now it's 2021 22 is there, so there is a possibility that option is there, so we can definitely check for
So
that.
I have sent you the link.
Okay, okay, I'll check that. My phone is not with me now, so I'll check it.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
So any other doubts or anything like regarding
No, sir.
modeling, any tool or any option, anything?
No, sir.
Okay, then super cool. So try to like last we did that so far, so try to create that also. And next time what I'm planning is I'll show that. So
Sir, this spray bottle, I have done it.
yes,
So I will try it again. And can I submit this for an extra assignment on
yes,
Wednesday?
of course, the extra things are always welcome, always welcome.
Okay,
If,
sir.
if you're doing extra, that's like for your own betterment, so it's good because practice is everything. With practice only you can improve your speed and your understanding of tools, like what to use, because there are like multiple options. We can do the same thing. So if you use it regularly, you can like your brain start working like start functioning like that, and you understand how what is the shortcut and what works for you. So something like this, where you have this cushioning and all this effect. So because this is in model, this is not just a texture, this is in model, so you have to create this kind of model also. So how we do it, so how to create this thing, like it's not like we create everything manually one by one. No, so we don't do it. We create one and repeat it. So those technique also I'll show you how to create and how to create this thing. Okay, and couple, okay, like let's I'll show you one small thing. Like suppose like okay, let's this is not required, delete. So suppose I have a sphere. Let's take a sphere. I just took a sphere sorry, and I just increase the segment level. I'm making it a bit like high polish kind of thing, so it look kind of really smooth, clean sphere, so that I can. I'm planning to simulate a cloth simulator. So if I'm planning to create that, so now I'll create top view, a plane, perspective. This is my floor, and shift and drag. This is going to be my cloth. This is my floor. This is my sphere. So I want to simulate this on this sphere, and I wanted to create really nice folds and cloth. So because we going to create those curtains also, so how we going to use it? So if you want, you can experiment with this and see like how it works. So now this one is my cloth. So I'll just name it so that I can identify it very easily. So for applying cloth modifier, you need to have decent amount of polygons. If you don't have decent amount of polygon, it won't simulate very nicely. I'll show that. Select all of them. Cloth modifier, properties. Cloth is cloth. Plane is collision. Sphere is collision. It will collide and stop there. Now simulate. So you can see it's intersecting with this, and like it's creating really ugly geometry because there is not enough polygon. But if I select this, select the plane, yes, hold and apply a turbo, smooth, like 2-3 times, maybe 4 times. Nice dense polygon. Go back to cloth, and if I simulate this now, you see it's creating nice cloth folds and everything. Stop it. But you can see it's colliding, it's like with the same with its own more mesh and creating this intersection. That is also we could control. You can see it's creating nice folds and everything smoothly. So if I want to control that, undo this cloth modifier and scroll down, you can see there's something called self collision, and make it full, like 10, so that it won't it is not going to collide, like it's not going to create any intersection or anything. Solid collision. Then we have, if I want to like end frame, if I want to like generate this, then we have gravity. Gravity is the speed, with the speed it falls. So by default it's minus 980. So if I want, I can reduce or increase it also. Now if I I switch on this thing, if I apply, simulate, it will take little time, little x longer time. More options you switch on, more effects you switch on, it will going to take more time because it's a simulation. You can see it's started stucking wherever it's like about to collide. It will take few seconds and wait and generate that shape. Slowly it's like creating all the surface, all the folds and everything nicely. And this simulation will will go on if you don't stop it. So whenever you feel happy, just stop it, click on this and it will stop. And this looks, because it's still it's a bit angular. Like suppose you're doing this for your personal project or something, you can go back, apply one more turbo on this and make it super smooth and clean. And by default, all the plane and everything is unwrapped. So I'm going to apply a texture. I have a texture here. See, if I apply, it will look like a piece of cloth only. And everything, as you can see, your folds, everything is proper, nicely aligned. It makes your life way easier. If you create with this technique, you can create a lot of things. Like suppose you have a character, on that you have some cloth, some skirt or something, or shirt, you can simulate, you can create those things very easily.
Can you show one more time, sir? I just lost it.
Cloth modifier.
Yeah, another how you apply the texture.
Texture, I just drag drop that thing else, like control Z it. Just I dragged it from my desktop. I had a texture JPEG. I just dragged and dropped it. That's it.
Sir, how can we make shortcuts for the tools?
Shortcut for
The tools and the connect tools. How can we make?
yes. So for oh yes, if you want to create shortcuts or anything, you have to go to where is my customization hotkey editor and open this window. So if you want to create any kind of any shortcuts or customize any button or anything, everything is here. Everything, like all available option in Max, everything is here. So now connect, it's a model thing, right? So edit mesh or edit poly, if you select that, it will show only the relative options. So now you have a connect. There is a shortcut already there, Control Shift E. It's already there, correct? So if you want to edit it or you want to create something new, you can remove this, you can assign something new. Like suppose you have cap, it's Alt P, bridge. Suppose for bridge, I want to create something. So I'm going to add something, Alt B. If I press Alt B, if if this thing will start if this action is already used with some other button, some other button is using this thing, it will show you an error here. And now create this and assign. It's assigned. Now if I go done, and you have make sure save this. Okay. My settings, you can save it anywhere in your system and load it again. Like suppose you are planning to uninstall, install a Max again or uninstall it, so you can save the setting and load it again. It will automatically load all the buttons. So now you have this. Let's see, I'll just delete this one. Delete this. Suppose I have a box, edit poly, delete. So I have deleted these things. F4. Okay, this one I don't need, deleted. So now I want to bridge these two. So Alt B. But Alt B is for, yes, viewport configuration, right? Yes. I pressed, but it didn't show any error. Alt P is for viewport configuration. That is I'm aware of. Okay, let me see. This is weird. Um, edit poly. Okay, it's showing already conflicting with something. Shift B, Control B. Yeah, Control. It's worked. Correct only editable poly. Uh, just give me a second. All right, Vanessa, I call you back in a minute. I'm in class. Okay. Save. Control B. Okay. It's okay. I have to check. It should work directly, but it's not working directly. What it's doing is, if I click these two and press Control B, it's activating the button. It's not activating. It should create it. I guess I missed something. Edit poly, bridge, Alt, edit poly. Okay, edit poly and editable poly. Okay, both are different. Bridge, hotkey. Bridge is correct only. Bridge. Um, it should work. it's working, but B is there. B soft selection. Achha, B is for soft selection mode. Okay. Okay, all options are there. Like with this only, you create all the options and buttons and everything, and you can filter out all those options. You can see you have a garment maker also. Those things we won't touch. Reason garment maker is for production in gaming. For gaming, we don't use garment maker because it's like it's really high poly and you have to simulate everything. And gaming, we don't use it. We create manually. You have to create everything. So because if you know gaming modeling, for you it become very easy to join any production company. But if you're from production movie, you cannot join a gaming because you don't understand the complexity of the model. So that happens all the time. So focus on creating low poly model nicely as much try to create everything with as low as possible. And yes, because if you create a very low poly model, you can definitely do amazing work with, like, if you have a more budget poly budget and extra polygons, you can make it even more detailed. So that is the main goal, like create everything with less number of polygon and generate this thing. Okay, like with this yes.
So what is the difference between edit poly and editable poly? Like both are same or
Both are
like
same,
the options?
both are same. Like if this is editable poly, right? If I click E, edit poly, it basically a modifier. So that alt B I created, it will work with a edit poly modifier. Like select this and this. I click alt B. See, now it's activated the bridge here also. With alt B, editable poly, it's working, and with control B, it's working with editable poly. Same thing. It just like they have modifier. For modifier, they have separate name. For if you right click, collapse all, it will become a editable poly. So edit poly is basically a modifier, and
Okay.
editable poly is like you just convert everything into editable poly. Anything else?
Okay. So one more question.
Yeah.
So actually, it's not related to the software. Actually,
Hmm.
so I have joined this game art.
Hmm.
So like basically in the, like if I'm going for a job, so game art is more beneficial or game animation, like the game design. So like based on the salary, so which one is better, like best for the future?
Okay, game design is entirely different and game art is entirely different. Game design is more of a planning. So you plan out the game, like a game basically a skeleton of the game, how the character plays, what are the, like, where they score, and everything, all those like parts, you plan it out. You don't create any 3D model. And game art is everything to do with the visuals, like it can be 3D model, can be texture, all those things. But both the things are
Okay, sir.
entirely different. So now it's depend upon your interest. Like if you more into planning, then you can definitely go for, but you need to have an understanding of 3D modeling as well, like what is possible, like practically feasible with 3D. Because I have seen people with 2D background and they just paint anything and then expect create in 3D, but that's technically not possible in 3D. So those things we need to understand, and then the rest is like your interest. If you're interested in planning and all, it's different. If you're interested in creating artwork, then it's different.
Okay, okay. Now got it.
Yeah. Oh,
Thank you, sir.
welcome. Then okay, then I'll see you guys on Monday. Enjoy your weekend.
So, and this link will be available for the next Saturday also.
Yes,
right?
yes,
If
yes,
I have
yes.
any doubt.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Bye bye.